the ideas of the developed world, the foreign, just like what happened during the COVID-19 pandemic. Because they learned that United States of America and the other countries, they are going on lockdown. Then Nigeria decided to do what? To embark on such lockdown. Why are you locking people down when you don't have food for them? You don't have water for them, no resources for them. Then how would they survive? Such is still the problem, in line with what? Program of studies. We borrowed our curriculum from somewhere. The curriculum planners, they met together. They wanted to actualize a positive change, but it's not functioning. In the curriculum, same thing we see today, we see tomorrow, we see next. That is an pedagogical part of it. They will tell you under the curriculum, for example, 1 + 1 is 2, B is a boy, that is a girl, it remains. But that cannot solve our problem. Our problem might be solved to some extent through the second and the third word program. This is a program of activities and program of guidance. Look at the program of activities where we'll begin to talk about all the extracurricular activities that have been enshrined in a school policy. For example, the debating contest, sport competition, and the rest of them. So this has to do with a total exposure of both the schools, the students, and the pupils at the same time. You don't just come, then you say, okay, it's all in the classroom. The program of activities is just like a practical aspect of what we are saying. And this event today is a typical example of it. And then some parents have neglected this. In fact, some schools is to me, I think there is a problem. Sorry to say this. Most of the teachers placed in one school or the other, they are not worthy to be there. Some of the teachers have forgot why they are teachers, even though that the government is not doing well. But we believe as teachers that our reward is in heaven. That is a popular belief we have. So some teachers have failed woefully. Even some parents, to some extent, a parent is supposed to encourage the child, go to school. But you see on school days, the parents will take the child to the farm. Then by tomorrow, you tell you, I want my child to become a governor. Then who is fooling who? How can you help that child to become a governor when the road leading to governorship is not yet ascertained? Then, moving back to that of the third element, which is program of what? Guidance, another problem. The program of guidance advocates that 3 key or sub-key elements should be involved again, where we try to look at the educational guidance, the vocational guidance, and that of the social or personal social guidance. Now look at the first one, the first sub, the educational guidance. How many of the parents today sit down to monitor the studies of the lessons or the lectures being tendered or rendered to the child while in school? How many of the parents? Absolutely none, if you begin to check or count on this. And then the educational guidance is also a serious problem, because I noticed that some schools don't even have it any longer. Like an office or a place where you can possibly meet the teacher. Please, I want to study chemical engineering. Show me the way. The teacher will only tell you, the teacher will mention all the maybe 5 key subjects that are in pure sciences, that's all. Without considering the weakness or the strength of such students, starting from that of JSS1, and then provide necessary suggestions as a guidance counselor. So because of this, you see that a lot of students, a lot of people, they cannot be able to trace their path any longer. Vocational, some people focus on what they learn at the classroom. You're supposed to have a skill. Dancing, music, acting, a lot of them. So that whenever the classroom fails, you can actualize others. What about the personal social? It's another wahala. Sometimes a child may face a lot of problems in the family, as family crisis or what. Then you will see the child in the class, instead of you to talk to the child to know what is actually going on, then you leave the child. So I want to look at this thing, at this theme, and I want to tell you that we still have major work to do, because for my own judgment, the three elements of education is a failure. If it is not a failure, why are we having the problems of kidnapping today? Insecurity. The right orientation has not been given, because education, as I know, even as a product, supposed to be able to give that child the necessary desire to be well manifested in the society. That is what we call quality education, as proposed by the Sustainable Development Goals. That is the goal 4. So please, I charge each and every one of us, including the students, the pupils, the parents and the teachers, please, when we go home, let's return back to our former word, glory. Because I know that some of them who may have not seen the opportunity of going to the university up to this moment, most of them are even better than some of us. They can spell, they can use their critical, innovative, and the higher order thinking to create out something that is unifying and honorificatibus. But in our world today, our own is different. Why? I rest my case to this length.
Because it's a very big challenge. A very big challenge. Especially to our tutors or teachers not here. Also to the students. I'm going to go one for points. He made. Number 1 point I'm going to do, that some teachers have forgotten their duties. Some or not all. Some teachers say chief behind the river. That is why I like to, you see, every Monday that coincidentally Burunko market, every Friday coincidentally Burunko market, teachers are down on a school. You see, the challenges. These are one of the challenges. Every day school, teachers are, but teachers now you go now messy business. Some of them, they don't know their duties again. Not all of them, some. Even now, every time opening here, we're not here. So, Alfonso CK, welcome. Nukuda principal line. Yeni oche ba. Yeni anka biko. Nuku principal line. Na school la. So, Alfonso CK, no sir. Thank you, all the way from Ebonyi State. You're welcome. No. Biko Kajetan, Ambassador Kajetan, I'm not you can join. Oh, you buy any in our solar, or give one I consult to you back. Call the Otua. Look at this solar, oh, you of who didn't 40 something words. One for happiness, where is he? Where is she? Project fan. Did you hear there? One for happiness. so.
A man was walking on a journey from Jerusalem to Jericho.
I don't know about any science.
He was a
Yeah, can I but that's support for this young guy. Hey.
He tried and tried to escape, but finally they caught him. And beat him mercilessly and collected everything he had. They beat him brutally and left him on the door. He cried and cried and cried, but nobody came to help. Shouting and screaming, nobody came to help. As a result of losing so much blood, he collapsed. Be your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper. Oh, no one knows tomorrow. Be your brother's keeper. Oh, be your brother's keeper. No one knows tomorrow.
Come on, appreciate him. Thank you, my chairman. Thank you, my chairman.
See, brother, anything you are doing wrong, your mercy is studying so much. He was lying on the ground with so much pain and agony.
Thank you, my chairman.
Lost so much blood, and he lost.
When you see.
When the king came around,
Who is walking?
when the prince came around,
My chairman, sir.
he ran away.
Oh, is that
And when the queen came
Thank you, sir.
around and saw him, she changed her way.
Look at
When
him
the
here.
Catkins came around and saw him, Warren Johnson. When the bishop came around and saw him, hey, why? Oh, these people that we thought that would be of help, they fail.
Now, so, appreciation.
What I did, why I say, when I say, brother,
One mother to the One mother, one mother, Messi wait. One mother. Be a brother's keeper. My former principal.
Anyway, be a brother's keeper.
Be a brother's keeper. Ambassador Kajetan.
Brother, anything you are doing, ask God to send the help. Anywhere you are going,
That's my
ask God to
principal.
send the help.
It's Messi,
No
baby.
matter who you are in this life, you need the help. Even in your business area, ask God to send the help. Even in your office, ask God to send the help. No matter who you are in this world, you need the help. One phone call can make your life. One phone call can make you smile. No matter who you are in this world, you need the help. Why this man was waiting for his death? A help again, a help again, a help again. From nowhere, a help again. From the east, a help again. From the north, a help again. From the south, a help again. From the west, a help again. When it was Americans to
Appreciation 2.0.
oh my God. But it is the appointed time for the man to receive the help. The America had no choice than pulling his body, killing his wounds. Child. He lifted him up from the ground and took him to his horse. And he ran very fast to the hospital for help. Doctor, please help me. My friend is dying. Doctor, please help me. I have no other hope. Doctor, please help me. My friend is dying. Doctor, please help me. I have no other friend.
It's not easy, that's your way.
Be your brother's keeper. No one knows tomorrow. Be your brother's keeper. Oh yeah. Be your brother's keeper. No one knows tomorrow.
Hey.
He says to the doctor, things are funny. Please, my friend, whatever it may cost, I will pay you. But don't let my friend to die. And I want to ask, according to Jesus, on God these people, who is your good neighbor? My brother, please tell me. I want to ask, according to Jesus, on God these people, Please tell me, please tell me. I want to know, please tell me.
Biko Kajetanji ose na oji osana ọkwa ịnwa kụrụ egwu nke a ọbụkwa egwu mmadụ ka ọbụkwa copyright onwere ebe Chukwu ejiri ogozi onye a ịfase ka mmadụ ga-esi okwu ọ bụrụ na ị mara akwụkwọ ibe niile adịgoro gị izi ị mara akwụkwọ chọọ ime biznes ọ dịgoro gị izi ị mara akwụkwọ chọọ ịgụ egwu ịbụ musician ọ dịgoro gị izi bọta iburu iti chọọ ime nke ọbụla ọ na-apịa gị alụ ọkwa eziokwu ife a na ebe a ka anyị chọọ iti ọsọ ụkwụ emetụ ana ka anyị chụpụ iti na ndụ onye ọbụla ụmụaka anyị niile ka anyị chọọ iti bọrịbọ ọsọ ofu onye ka ebe anyị na-ekwu okwu enwesịrị onwe ihe dị iche n'iti na okpo onwe ihe dị iche n'iti na okpo ọ bụrụ ma onwe ihe na-akpọ okpo ọ bụrụ na kama ihe eji wee kpọrọ okpo wee jee somewhere kpọrọ iti amara akwụkwọ na okpo ga-edisgrace gị edisgrace okpo ga-azọ gị azọ n'ọgbọ okpo ga-asọ ibu ga-eji wee gaa nga because okpo adịghị eme ifere okpo adịghị eme ifere but iti ga-anọ nwayọọ because ma mara asụ bekee na ife ndị a na maka ma mara akwụkwọ ọnụ nwayọọ iti ga-anọ nwayọọ but anyị chọrọ ịtụ iti ọsọ ụgbọelu ana iti enwe ike nwee sense of belonging iti adị carried along iti esoro emebe ife ndị ibe ya na-eme but okpo na akụkọ this middle of the program. This is the final school debate, primary school category. During the first stage, most of the schools, we have like up to 75 schools that competed before these ones we are choosing for today's race. So I will still use the same thing, the same assessments and approaches during the first stage. We want to list them out again and then you can start. We have a perfect introduction. Perfect introduction carries 50 marks. Appearance 10 marks. Outfit 20 marks. Boldness 30 points. Grammar 50 marks. Eloquence 20 marks. Citations and references 50 marks. Logical coherence 10 points. Body gestures 10 points. Demonstration 20 points. Struggle 20 points. Time management 10 points. Now, the first speaker or the first speakers have 5 minutes to speak. That does not mean that when you speak for 1 minute, you say, I rest my case. You will still lose mark under time management. At least you should be able to speak up to 3 minutes and above and stop before 5 minutes for you to get a good mark on time management. Then the second speakers and third speakers, 3 minutes. So that does not mean that you will rest in 1 minute. At least you should have a percentage of 1.5 and 1.5 or 2 minutes before concluding. Then the chief speaker still comes to conclude in a minute. That is after the two parties may have battled. So the topic remains: technology is a threat to humanity. Good Learning Academy, you are proposing, right? And then Central School, Abalenye, you are in no position. So any questions so far? Very clear. Thank you. So please, I want to make it clear, I am not one of the judges. So whatever you see here, don't come to accuse me. We have 3 judges here. We have Honorable Mrs. Yukeria Chinyere. She came all the way from Nanda Zikiwe University because of you. We equally have a colleague from the Department of
mass communication, Ebonyi State University. She's equally here, and we have a senior scholar, a writer, and a poet who came all the way from Ogo, National Open University of Nigeria. So, as you can see, those ones judging you. So, I am not one of the judges or part of the judgment. I wish you guys best of luck. Thank you.
Now the microphone go to Ishokwe Academy. First speaker.
Briefly, I would like to explain what technology is all about. Technology is a concept used to explain the study of things, knowledge, and its application, which lead to the advancement of mass development of things and environment. Countries. Technology has not only helped in growth for countries, but has helped it for a mansion. The production of solar equipment, such like gas, explosives, has more countries, more difficult for security agents to track them and more dangerous to humanity. Through the knowledge of technology, some people have learned improvement of carrying out their evil operations without no one suspecting who did it. They have also learned easier and faster way to kill without weapons. Also, technology has brought about level of corruption in the country. It ensures the knowledge gained through technology that some people embezzle public funds, hack into private and confidential information. Some do online business. Those people are duped and they pay their hard-earned money into the accounts of those who will not send goods to them. All these are provisions and knowledge of technology. Finally, think of ladies who do abortion. In the olden days, before the existence of technology, there is nothing like aborting an innocent baby. Talk more of. There is nothing like aborting an innocent baby. Talk more of. Finally, think of ladies who do abortion. In the olden days, before the existence of technology, there is nothing like removing an innocent baby. More than on its own serious offense. Not to talk more of aborting an innocent unborn baby. Nowadays, what do we see? We do and we hear. We hear of ladies who flash their pregnancy through the toilet of those who are feel stupid. Through the toilet of those who are feel stupid and remove their fetus in their womb. I am not here to confuse, but to convince you that technology is a threat to humanity. Thanks.
I want to make it clear that this floor is not tied. Because why expressing what you feel like? Please be conscious of the ground.
The moderate sir, the panel of judges, Attorney Sanctifier, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chico Happiness. I am from Central School of Ballerina to Jiriba. I am here to oppose the motion which says technology is a threat to humanity with the following points of mind. First, what is technology? According to Oxford Dictionary, 9th edition, it is the scientific knowledge used in practical ways in industry. According to Brainly, it is the study and transformation of techniques, tools and machines created by human. And you say it is a threat. Not that threat means to inflict pain, injury, damage, or other hostile action on someone in retribution of something done or not done. So because of this, I start to say no, it is not a threat. The impact of technology on our lives today can simply not be ignored. The 21st century has been called the era of science and technology, especially with the new technology development and advancement over the last few decades. We are so occupied with our everyday life that we hardly take a moment to press the pause plane, which is more faster to carry anyone to his or her destination. And now I tell you, it is even more. As we all know, the level of insecurity in our country today is at kidnapping and murder. So I want every one of you here to join me in appreciating the hard work of technology by applauding for them. With these 2 points of mine, I believe to have convinced you that technology is not a threat to humanity, but a blessing. Thanks. Good day, moderate. A great time to my co-debaters and audience. My name is Honorable Today Vincent. I'm a fellow of Good Learning Academy, USO Party, and I'm standing before this jungle in proposing the motion that says that technology is a threat to humanity with the following points of mine. Briefly, let me explain what technology and humanity is all about. Technology is a concept used in the study of things, and knowledge of them and its application, which leads to the advancement of things and its environment. Where humanity is the human beings as a group. For example, technology is a threat to humanity with the following points of mine. Firstly, accidents. Technology has not been stopped in the growth of accidents on the road by vehicles, but addressed it in many ways. For example, the production of motor cars, vehicles, and so on, has killed many people today, which is a very big threat to humanity. Secondly, the use of electricity. This is through the laws, through technology that this is being done, and it is good, but very harmful in the other hand to humanity. Firstly, let me tell you, for example, when you are inside your house, when the wire sparks like, it will kill and damage and burn you and your health, which is a very big threat to humanity and may kill and lead you to death. It is true that technology makes our work easier and faster, but it is, in the other hand, it's very harmful to us. It is true the lawyers get through technology that will have what we call the bad boys and bad girls who use daggers, examples, daggers, knives, and so on, which they are used to kill somebody. And it's a very big threat to humanity. Thirdly, as my colleague said, she said that there are some people who use internet for browsing and for business. She said that those people are being duped and they pay with their hard-earned money into the accounts of those who they think will send them good. And in essence, I firmly stand saying that it would have been good if it would have been good. It would have been good without the improvements of technology.
Technology technology kind of from Ethiopia. I mean from Natch. Information technology where
Wow, interesting. I look around and I see the wonders of technology, and we all enjoy it. Even if my work, you all will agree with me that. Yes, before I proceed, let me give one or two hints. Good day, the moderator, impartial panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, Mr. Chairman, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mastenze Chinechere from Central Kuobole in Achojiri Basa local government area of Enugu State, Nigeria. I am standing here to oppose the notion which says that technology is a threat to humanity with the following point of mine. It marvels me to hear my opponent say all this. Well, technology has helped us right from our mother's kitchen to the societal life. Instead of chopping and pounding your tomatoes, all you do is to use your blender. Within a blink of eye, you are done making it fast and easing stress. How many will and leave the other? Technology has equally made the disabled to be able. They now make use of rails, which work on electronic force. These mastics, artificial food, what not is invented. Disabled are no more disabled. They are shown in the long run of success, along with normal ones. Moreover, technology has helped us to act faster, make quicker decisions, and remain adaptable. Because of this technology, there are less wastage and optimal usage of all other resources. We now don't have to make everything a waste. Rather, we recycle them. What about agriculture? You all will agree with me that if there is no food, there is no nation. And our technology has come in to help us boost our agricultural output by creating machineries like tractors, harrows, plows, and many others, which helps our farmers to cultivate in large portion and at the same time boost our economy. Today, people no longer live in analog state. For example, in the olden days, our forefathers saved their money and valuable items by burying them, which at times they forget the exact places they buried them, or at times get one. But today, technology has made it possible for us to save our money
A minute remaining.
In the educational sector today, technology has made reading and writing easier through the use of audio-visual materials like television, projectors, etc. Pupils and students tend to learn faster. Now I believe you all will join me to see that technology has brought innovation to us and our society at large. With this viewpoint of mine, I hope I have convinced you and not confused you that technology is not a threat to humanity, but a blessing. Thanks.
With the same point that we have seen below. As my colleague has explained what technology is all about, I will present myself with the following point of mine. Use of gadgets. Use of gadgets like phones, laptops, computers, etc. are used to send wrong and fake news and information through the internet. It is mostly found in students, mostly higher institutions. They are exposed more time on internet browsers, online, etc. and less attention to their education. Use of electrical appliances. In the olden days, there is nothing like electrical appliances. People use non-electrical appliances like coal iron, stoves, etc. But these days, we use electrical appliances which can damage the house. Electrical appliances like generator, freezer, etc. can explode due to electrical fault and overheating. Fraud. Technology has led people into fraud. People use internet in a dishonest way to cheat people. Technology has made people have access to indecent pictures and videos on the internet, and also unauthorized access to personal information. Such as bank accounts for criminals, purposes, and frequent shows on the internet. Finally, transportation problem. Use of cars, trains, aeroplanes, etc. can lead to transportation problems, such as road accidents, plane crashes, quick turning and rolling of trains. In the olden days, donkeys and camels, etc. are used for transportation, but these days we use cars, trains, planes, etc. and this can lead to accidents, as I've mentioned before. In the olden days, as I said before, camels and donkeys were used, and they did not cause damage on the road, and this prevents ailments and sudden death. Thanks.
Before the last speaker from Abonenyi, Asimkwe, donkey na camel bukenai.
18 years old, and we have seen a revolutionary blast of technology. Good day, the moderator, impressive bundle of judges, accurate timekeeper, Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Omaya Juliet from Central School, Abore Inach, Oji River. I'm standing before you today, firmly to oppose the motion, which says that technology is a threat to humanity. Don't be beating around the bush. People are so much used to technology that one cannot even imagine living without a smartphone or their laptops. From our food to our education, digitalization has been done in every field possible, not many disadvantages. Believe me, it's not a threat. Technology has done more good than harm to humanity. Go to our hospitals today and you will see wonders. Our health facilities are now improved by technology for the purpose of reducing mortality rate. However, in the area of transportation, communication, education, banking and time saving, we all will see the magnificent changes. Technology has indeed played a vital role to humanity. These are coming when people learn to think and set up concepts, but how a machine do that? Like we say, the beautiful ones are not there, but more innovations are upcoming. Technology is changing the world for the better. You all will agree with me that God told us to go into the world and subdue. So that is what we are doing with the help of technology. I believe to have convinced you, but not to confuse you, that technology is not a threat to humanity, but a blessing. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Before you leave here, the first speaker from Ethiopia, you have a few minutes to convince us.
Giving me a last time to conclude my speech. In conclusion, it is better we live without the improvement brought by technology than to live with the improvement brought by technology and suffer the consequences above explained and not mentioned. They came with. So in essence, I firmly stand on the motion that technology has done more than good to humanity.
For giving me the opportunity to summarize my point. Albert Einstein once said, and I quote, "It has become obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity." Tim Berners-Lee, a
dangerous master, which means we have to handle with care and attention, for it is useful. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, also said, and I quote, "It's not a faith in technology, it's faith in people," which means if we believe wonders will be created out of technology. Lastly, I rest my case on one of the quotes of Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, and I quote, "The advance of technology is based on making it fit, so that we don't really even notice it. So it is part of everyday life." So it's part of everyday life. I know that technology is a dangerous master, but it's up to us. Thanks.
Please, a round of applause for him and give him a seat where he's supposed to be. Okay, are you comfortable there? Thank you, and God bless you. Okay. As you can see, Obola anyam ka anya uno. Una fugo oyibo gramu maka na so kajeta na mam ko ga na kuzuru maka oyibo. Maka na so oyibo fearlessly. In fact, Faji Fejiri ujo to ne.
To propose the motion, which says that technology is a threat to humanity. The fact supports proposition and married according to what is encyclopedia. Technology refers to all ways and methods people use scientific invention and the summary satisfies their needs and science. After overlooking computerized technology to include the knowledge and applications of science in a sensitive and manufacturing process for full utilization of resources so as to achieve organizational goals. Technology embraces process and construction, such as computer, internet service, cellular phone, e-parties, television, video, vodka, and other automobile devices and media, and so many others. This technology is developed to help making life easier for mankind in all ramifications. Unfortunately, the areas of modern technology, through its misuse and abuse, has inflicted adverse effects on individual and societal values, the health, social, moral, even academic sectors of society, and live with the abuse of technology. Technology has put a serious threat to academic excellence. Nowadays, the current country rate of examination malpractice through internet poses a serious threat to academic excellence in our society. Examination malpractice has become an organization of professional athletes. This has resulted to non-selective students and hard work. The club of the main high-spec graduates in our society today is the ultimate station of examination malpractice. Harvard Essay put this threat that it is becoming appealing and obvious that our technology has existed our humanity. In view of this, the human potential is on the brink of the grave. Technology is allowed to take us over human brain. It takes the answer the brain gives rather than help in its calculation. The brain is acting as a mood and mood intelligence. Students need to consider themselves as genius because God can automatically provide them with answers of their questions. Human brain are ever silent rather than help to exploit its potential by technology. Technology should be sold as an aid to other academic materials like book and agents, like chess and education invention. Even in the classroom, technology should be sold as a supplemental teaching tool. There should be an interactive presentation in the video clips and other visual elements to make children listen and actively engage in lessons. The purpose of technology in education is not to replace book and teachers hardly enough. The misuse and abuse has inflicted adverse effects on individual and societal values. There should be an interactive presentation in the video clips and other visual elements to make children listen and actively engage in lessons. This has led to efforts for upgrading of education and for academic proficiency. The way social media involvement is taking overhand in our contemporary society is scary. Then you don't doubt that the handmade by television, the everybody is an actor. The house of television and switch on. Children watch them from access to graphic sign and love violence. This invariable influence is a moral relativism and a religious spectacle. In this way, technology increases the rate of human standards of children. As some complex adults, let's for their work. For the 28th World Communication Day, celebrated on 15th May 1994, for the same direction and guidelines, pointed out that children should be well guided and regulated by responsible adults on television viewing. While at the same time, the aspect of legitimate concern to the media manager and process, thus outside the realization of mutual respect. Conclusion, the program that benefits our children and attend them online is a serious case that concerns in this day of modern technology. Nowadays, the current country of examination and practice through internet pose a serious threat to academic excellence. Those efficiencies of technology can be very helpful to humanity. The United States of Federal Investigation